Oh, all right. Are you gonna get through? You gonna get this done for me? All right. See you Wednesday.
He's the right person. He's the right person when you're Heck yeah, is the first person? Or no, second. Like you have to use the right person in those situations. Yeah.
Questions there are.
Oh, that's weird.
So funny, she gets through this like we're just oh my god, we did it.
No saw today?
Mm-mm. So funny. He was here at the beginning but
He was supposed to be at a meeting at 7:30 and was late. So I won't be here tomorrow. I'm here Wednesday. I won't be here Thursday. Probably won't. I don't know about Friday, but depends on Thursday. We're in a tournament week now. Like 3 weeks in a row, we're in tournaments. So
It's
three
gonna be
weeks,
so boring without everybody getting paired.
3 weeks in a row we have. Well, and this week JV's gone too,
Oh
so
my
it's gonna be
god.
bad. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, JV and varsity both have tournaments. So,
It was so overwhelming.
but
Like
this
it was
Thursday, JV will be here because they played late. But I don't know about Friday. It'll probably be bad Friday.
really oh my god. I'm really not trying to lose varsity though. Because when everybody else is gone, I just talk to Greg and he's like, there goes varsity.
Well, yeah. I'm just so be safe.
Just for today though. Like I was taking pictures of food.
Yeah. That's funny.
Really? His face is like
Probably should go to the game today, but
oh
I'm
yes,
hoping she
I'm
gets
there
started
is
like this
no
weekend.
way. There is no way. Like
I'm hoping this week is not too easy.
I get scared. Wait, so when do we leave out? Not next week, right?
The 22nd is your last day.
So we go all next week and then half of the week after that,
Yes.
right? Really? Wait, you know what I was noticing? On the top days of the week you don't have a day for the 22nd.
I saw that too. I think it's a half day.
It's what it is. No, it's the 25th. Okay. I look. Because on the elementary they have it
Yeah,
25th.
because I got the elementary and high school confused too. What is tomorrow?
Heritage Dollar.
Oh, yes.
I don't have it.
Christmas shop.
We got $5.
The dollar store has some.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get some. Cause
They were on
I bought a Santa hat.
Oh, good morning, Morton.
they were on the end hanging like where the underwear and stuff are.
Oh,
They were
it is
on
10.
they were 10.
Okay.
I saw them yesterday. I didn't need any, but I sure looked at them.
Oh yeah. How bad
So
our
tomorrow's
shops
crazy
suck.
shop.
Cause I forgot.
What's Wednesday?
Trapped.
Wednesday.
Okay. Just checking something.
Yeah,
Ah,
they had
post is,
they
the door
didn't
is
make
open
it
at least.
real big.
Okay. I'll hang on a second till they come in.
Santa hat and what? Oh, I couldn't find a
I
black
feel
dress.
like we're going we're going to I'm going to Walmart to get
Thursday is
groceries
green
for
day,
something.
and then
Thursday's
Friday's
green.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hard day for me. I don't have green. I do, but it's like a dress shirt. I don't wear it.
I have like a little green shirt. I want a green. I don't even think I have green.
I have green. Christmas green.
I'd have red, but I have green. You should have worn it with this. But I have a green
And
sweater, so
Friday's
I'm gonna
what?
wear that on
Well, I'm gonna be
Thanksgiving or
gone
whatever.
Thursday, Friday.
Oh, you have an ugly sweater?
Boots day.
Oh.
What did you buy?
I have a zip vinyl.
Boots.
Yeah, you need to go to Walmart
I probably won't be
and
here
get
for those
one
2 days.
and
So.
tell them I told you
What
off.
do you want?
Yes, you asked for an ugly
No
sweater.
post. Okay.
Oh, that what? I think. Let me see.
So tomorrow socks. Which one were those?
Ugly sweater day is December 12th.
December
Yeah,
12th.
I don't have one of those. They had some at Walmart that were really cute, but I didn't really want to spend my
Tomorrow's holiday
$24
shopping,
on
and then
something I'm never not
Wednesday
gonna
is
wear.
Santa hat, and Thursday
So
Christmas
I have
shop.
a red
Go tramping
sweatshirt.
together.
I'm gonna put
Thursday
tinsel
liquor.
and stuff on it.
December, Friday
It'll be
food.
socks for tomorrow?
Nope.
You better get some.
Why?
You're running extra, you don't run any.
We're still running them.
Maybe not, Callie, maybe not.
I thought maybe I'll dress up, maybe I'll take away some conditioning.
Yeah, I miss it. Shoot, I text the group chat this morning, everybody wear Vans.
Especially after this weekend. Hey, it was rough.
We did what?
We had what did you say? Witherall?
Literally gymnastics? I guess, I don't know.
Supposedly, yeah. Supposedly their maintenance guy used the wrong, pad thing on the machine,
Okay.
and it made swirls all over the
Oh,
floor.
dang.
Supposed to, the lights are on, that's good. Nobody's home, but the lights are on. Okay. Let's, just trying to get stuff done. We've got a big week coming up, a lot of things due, even though it doesn't look like it if you look at the schedule. That's what's so crazy. Let me get into you guys.
What do you have this lecture? I don't know, my secret Santa, I
I'm
guess.
in the right class, awesome,
Find out who it
okay.
is.
So this week 15, almost done. The weekly checklist. All right. This is your opportunity to ask me any questions you might have about your essays. Probably the best way to do this is to send me an email, because my email is up and it will ding and tell me if somebody's got a question. I can go look at it. But the final argument of essay is due by midnight tonight. You need to go in and see if I made comments on your essays. And so what you do is if you will go back in to, let me come back to that. I don't want to, once I leave this page, I don't want to come back. You're also supposed to make up any missed chapter quizzes and grammar quizzes this week. They opened up at 7 o'clock this morning. They're open up until midnight on Friday. Go to My Grades, and if you don't have a grade for chapters 1 through 7, plus 16, or grammar quizzes 1, 2, and 3, that's the ones you need to make up. So in announcements, it will show you what weeks those occurred in, because you have to go back to that week to take it, to make it up. On Wednesday, you will take your final grammar quiz. You're welcome to take them during class on Wednesday, not a problem. And I'll go back over the final discussion board and exam again, okay? But your final grammar quiz 4 is a little bit of everything. It will encompass fused run-ons, comma splices, subject, verb, pronoun, antecedent agreement, and apostrophes. And it's only 10 questions again. And then on Friday, your discussion board is due by midnight. Now, the issue is, am I going to have your papers graded? You have to wait on me. But remember, you can start on it right now. If you're almost done with your paper, it's not an issue. So, and you can see there's the grammar quiz. Here's the reflective discussion board. You won't see the grammar quiz until Wednesday at 7 a.m. But you have the reflective discussion board, and turn in the final argumentative essay here. On the discussion board, remember, when you go in, if for some reason you don't, I see Kaylee's already got hers done. Awesome job, Kaylee. If you go in here and you can't see your name, but you can see mine and you can see Kaylee's, go to display and tell it to show all. And that means if you have a draft in there, it will show it to you. All right? So Kaylee's is in there, but Kaylee shouldn't be in there yet because she doesn't have the information back about her thing. So what she's going to have to do is reply to herself, okay? So if you want, Kaylee, I can delete that too. That might make things easier. And have you redo it. But this is where you go in. Let me go back to mine. Let's see, where is that at? There we go, reflective discussion. Okay. I'll just have to go into content. It's not going to let me. Let me go back in and show you what to do. Okay. So in week 15, if you want to work on the discussion boards, because remember, this discussion board's worth 75 points. That's a big chunk of a grade right there. When you go in, you create a thread. So we're going to say, so I did mine, and it says draft, which means that I can still change it. It hasn't been submitted for grading. Okay? So I've got my draft in there. When I need to add the information, I click on edit, and I will go on the narrative essay I wrote about my family. I'm gonna go my pets. I'm just making up stuff. And you can add on every time you do that. But you can do the narrative, you can do the compare and contrast right now, and you can do the summary. The only one you don't have access to as of today is argumentative. So until you have that, just click Save Draft. Though I have made comments on everybody's draft of their argumentative essays. If you want to use those comments so that you can get this discussion board done, that's fine. I don't have any quotes. Where is post? That's an awesome question. I don't have quotes. My works cited is not right. I've got a lot of work to do, okay? So you can do that. But click Save Draft. And then that allows you to go back in and make changes. Don't click Submit until you've got all parts in, or else I have to look at it and then just shove it aside and wait till everything's in there. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and delete Kaylee's submission since she doesn't have anything in it yet. Yeah, you can create the thread. Just remember, Save Draft, okay? Okay. Gotta go back into content to get to it. I have to change stuff everywhere. It doesn't, there's not an easy way to delete discussion boards. So I'm gonna click on hers and delete it, so Kaylee will be able to create a new thread, and that's not sitting in there. Okay, hold on. I'm teaching right now.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, fine.
I'll get back.
My daughter. I teach her this time every day. No, I don't. Okay, so, I've got a question. Hold on. You don't know where your kids are? That's a good question. Huh. Okay. Well, so what I'm going to do is, since I just have my kiddos from Morton, I'm going to talk about what I saw wrong on drafts, okay? Yeah. Well, their papers are due tonight. Just warn them, okay? Okay. It's, what can we say? I'm not the only one who's unhappy this semester, apparently, okay? So, what I noticed on drafts were, we've used first person, we've used second person, there should be no I, me, my, no you or your. I know it's your opinion, I know it's how your stand is, but we're writing formal academic documents, so we don't use first person. If you have quotes, you need to make sure that whatever you give in the sentence where you have the quote at, if you don't have the author's name, you've got to have, if you don't have an author's name, you have to have the title, or if you give the author's name, it's got to be, I've got to be able to find it on the works cited. Like, I had a student say, one of my comments to her was how she needed to make sure that she had the right reference in there. A lot of times when you're looking at an article, they will be quoting somebody else's words, so if you say, Jim Smith said blah, 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 and I go to your works cited, and there's no source that says Jim Smith, I can't match it up. So as far as I'm concerned, that source isn't from SPC, and it's not on your works cited, so that's an error. So you have to make sure that the sentence references the author's name, the title of the article, something so I can match it up to the works cited. It's like that sample. We spent time going over that, okay? So we need to make sure that that happens. I had somebody, I don't know why they did this in my 9 a.m. class, and every single title of an article in their essay and in their works cited was italicized. And I'm like, why did you do that? They aren't that, well, somebody's not listening, or they're only hearing half. You italicize big things like publications, like newspaper titles, TV shows. I'm down to only 2 students in this class, and neither of them are here from SPC. Okay. TV shows, databases, but a title of an article is not italicized. It's only in quotation marks. So if it's in quotation marks on your works cited, it should be in quotation marks on your essay. Parenthetical reference always goes at the end of the sentence. If you are stuck and not sure what you're doing, pull out that sample essay that you should have gotten a copy of. It shows you what it should look like. It shows you, when you look at it, it shows you how to include the title in your sentence. It also gives you the parenthetical reference at the end of the sentence and shows you, oh, that's the wrong thing. Let's go to document camera. Okay. And zoom in. you're gonna see that this sentence, it actually says, you get the title, "In friendly fire, longitudinal effects of exposure to violent video games and aggressive behavior, in adolescent friendship dyads," you have the author state, but then, just to be safe, the person who wrote the essay also put the author Verheyen, et al. Verheyen is the first author listed. Et al. Means that there's more than 3 more or 2 more. So when I go look at the works cited, I can see there's Verheyen there. I have to be able to match up. However you reference your quotes, I have to be able to match that up with what occurs on the works cited. Okay? That's important. You got to have quotes. Now, if you have procrastinated greatly and you don't have sources, you can turn the essay in without quotes, and the best you're going to make is a 70. And that's if it's perfect. So, just enjoy that, okay? Enjoy that. I'm going to give you credit, but I'm just going to say no works cited, no quotes, and then I'll start grading grammar and punctuation. So, Martin, if you've got any questions, whatever you do, maybe that'll help post if they show up or if they watch the video. I mean, that's all we've got. I'm trying to think what else. Somebody had their entire essay on centered. Make sure the only thing centered should be the title of the essay and the title works cited. Nothing else should be centered. Everything else is flush left, except for the works cited where you have the first lines flush left and the rest have the hanging indent. Just to remind you what it looks like. Oh, let me get to the right thing. So see how, when you look at it, and it's in alphabetical order, Kane, Olson, and Verheyen. And it's nice and pretty. Everything's double spaced, no extra spaces. And the only thing they did wrong was underline works cited. Okay? And you're going to see that none of the titles are italicized, only violent video games. Okay? And we've got the database that's italicized. Original publication is italicized if it needs it. So when you look at the sample, it shows you how things are done correctly. Use the sample to help you out. That's the best I can say. I'm trying to think what else. I'm kind of stuck. I really just don't know where to go. Okay. All right. So if you've got questions, send me emails. I was going to talk to you about how to deal with okay, so let's go back to this content. Let me go back into the course. Here we go. In course content, you're going to also see that in addition, there's Grammar Quiz 4, the reflective discussion board for the final exam. It tells you about it. And turn in the final of the argumentative essay here. Let me show you the screen. That would help. Okay? So when you go in to turn it in and you submit your article, your essay, okay? You have to put your name in it. We've turned everything in this semester, every big document has gone in through Turnitin, okay? So you find your name, you fill all that out. When you upload the document, you can choose from the computer. Here, I'm a non-enrolled student. Remember, I can't see a submission. Let's go draft. I'm going to go essay. I'll just say essay. Choose from my computer. I'm just going to grab this. It's a document, so if I click submit, upload, it's going to not be happy with me. You have been asked to confirm. Please wait. Okay. So it gives you a copy of whatever you turn in. Make sure it's the right document. Okay? And then you have to do, we do not show your details. You click confirm, and then it will give you a receipt. Okay? So that's what you do. Make sure you get the receipt. I don't want to hear excuses about, I couldn't turn it in. So, okay. So that's what I've got for right now. So Martin, if you've got any questions, send me an email. It's very quirky today. So I'm going to be working on I haven't commented on any drafts from my Tuesday, Thursday classes. I'm working on theirs right now. And your final exam, that's the other thing I want to talk about, the final exam, week 16. I knew there was something. That's the wrong class. I know you guys are registered. I'm pretty sure you are. There we go. Just making my way to you. Okay, in week 16, your final exam, it tells you it's due by 10 a.m. on Wednesday, December 15th. Okay, that's next Wednesday. You've got a little bit of time. So if I don't get your argument, the essay back to you until like Friday or Monday, I won't count your discussion board late because your essay's not due until, you've got 2 extra days. You've got until Wednesday. You're the last final I'm taking in, okay? So you've got some extra time to wait for me to get those back to you, okay? So Mr. Rathburn, if you would make a note of that tell him I won't count the discussion board late. If I don't get them back to you until Monday of next week, I can't count it late. It's not your fault, it's my fault. I just am trying to get stuff done as fast as I can. And it's not going fast, all right? So, but really the discussion board where you go back and look at what you've done on your other essays in the semester is the research to write the final exam. So you have access to all of this right now, okay? There's no mystery, no secret. All right? That's what we're doing.
So get your stuff done for today. And then next week the rest of this week we'll just retest or whatever you miss.
If you need to check and see which quizzes you have to make up, go into my grades, okay? And it will tell you, and you have the announcement in Blackboard. You can also click on announcements on the side. But make up quizzes over chapters and grammar, okay? It tells you when those are, okay? So that's in your announcements. And I won't send any more announcements until this week is over, most likely. Oh. Here we go. If you want to go check my comments on your drafts, go into course content, go into week 14, because that was last week when the drafts were turned in. If you click on turn in draft of argument essay, click view complete, it will tell you over here, there will be an option to view, and that will let you see the comments, okay? You can always go back to the assignment to check it, or you can go through my grades and be able to access my comments. Hit cancel. Okay. Jose, yes, you can take it out. Fair enough? Are you there? I see one person, so it's kinda hard for me to tell. Come wave your hands for me, okay? Wave your hands, stick your hand in the camera or something for me, okay, Jose?
You're gonna have to get up and move over there.
Is he there? Come stand on the screen so I can see you. There we go, thank you. Okay, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. I've got some that are already from my 9 a.m. class that are over 1,000. So anything that's not super long will make me happy, I'll tell you. So if you don't have the counter argument, don't panic. That's only like, it's minor. I just want you to address it if at all possible, okay? I think that's something I'm gonna kick out from now on, okay. I'm in need of some chocolate this morning. Lord only knows what's going on. Leftover Halloween candy.
Mom makes you one on paper. Just go skating straight up like this. Get caught. What day was yours? See, look right here. So maybe they redid full history and some Willis Walk stuff with the state. With some features. Yeah. It's very good.
Until I can finally get used to it.
Are you on a chair? In a chair? Can you stretch your arms?
Grinch Day is a hard day to dress up. This is green. Huh? This is your green or Grinch? Grinch. We have a green day too. Oh. I found a headband at Walmart that has the one little stick on it for the dog. That's what I have.
So like, if I was just gonna go underneath it like this, would it ever look good?
Undecided? No, I put undecided and then just do your. I mean, you know what you need. You'll probably still have to meet with an advisor, and they'll try to figure out what you want more boxes instead of fitness. What do you need to do?
Design.
Oh, so they should know. Kind of a pre-dental, whatever they offer for that. Yeah, I just put undecided. Cause I mean, you can always change that. Wish I could dress up like Cindy Lou Who or who's
Oh, Cindy Lou's hair
Kaylee, yes,
back.
with Cindy Lou Who's
Yeah.
hair, braided and looped and real big, I think.
I'm just gonna show you guys, I'm looking at Tuesday, Thursday class. So I'm looking at Reed's, okay, that won't let me make it better.
What camera?
Well, maybe I'm looking at it. Okay, so I'm looking at his, and here's his works cited, and he's got, the first one says, and this is what Turnitin shows me when somebody turns something in. It tells me these sources, okay? So the first one is Haney, then it's Maddox, and then it says Hallmark. You need to have your works cited in alphabetical order, so Hall needs to go first. So that's what I'm letting him know, that he needs to fix that on his website, okay? And actually, order. Okay. And that's all I see wrong with his, so. But he's an SBC kid who's been in my class almost every day, so it's a little bit easier to stay up with the instruction.
Hold on a second. There's nothing, there's no, there's nothing said anything else. Oh my God. His Christmas sweater says Santa's favorite color. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
It's just like H-O, like ho ho ho, but that's horrible. I don't know. I don't think I would buy that.
I wouldn't.
I mean, maybe if I was in college or something, you know, or whatever. No, that's horrible. Why would they make a sweater like that?
Marketing.
What? know what, I just threw that box away because it was empty. There's these napkins, I don't know if you wanna use those. That's all I see. There's some in here. We can go to the restroom if you want.
Yeah, I'll go to the restroom.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, we're almost done. Martin, I'll see y'all Wednesday. Lord only knows when I'll see posts, so.
She's like salty. She is.
hopefully they remember to do this stuff, but this will be the one time.
They don't get it turned in, she's really gonna be salty, honestly.
Mhm.
It's funny.
Mhm. Mhm.
Your conference is scheduled to end in 2 minutes.
I don't wanna turn this off, she's not gonna say anything else, I don't think.
5 minutes remaining? Okay. Um,
She said 5 minutes, but ours said 2.
And it says 7:48.
hmm, okay.
Make sure your paper turned in tonight.
Okay.
Your conference is now over. Goodbye.